To me, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is the funniest show to ever exist. It asks, what if the worst people you ever met never learned, never grew, and never stopped yelling? In this video, we're diving into my top 5 Always Sunny episodes to discover which one is truly the greatest. Enjoy. Breaking into our top 5 is one of the most iconic Sunny episodes ever, The Nightman Cometh. Charlie stages a rock opera based on his bizarre, deeply personal song, Nightman, and ropes the rest of the gang into performing it live in front of an audience. What follows is pure chaos. Frank can't get his lines right. Mac insists on rewriting his role. Dennis plays a little boy with way too much commitment. And Dee wants to make it clear she didn't write any of the play. But somehow underneath all the ridiculousness is something oddly epic. A desperate, misguided attempt by Charlie to win over the waitress with a musical proposal. It's unhinged, unforgettable, and a classic example of how Sunny can be hilarious, uncomfortable, and strangely heartfelt all at once. Hey, a quick break. If you're enjoying this video and love It's Always Sunny as much as I do, consider hitting the subscribe button. It helps more than you know and lets me keep making deep dives like this one. Alright, back to the madness. For our number 4 pick, we have one of the most quotable and purely ridiculous episodes in the series. Reynolds vs. Reynolds, the serial defense. After Frank crashes into Dennis's car while Dennis is eating cereal at a red light, the gang stages a full-blown mock trial inside Patty's to determine who's at fault. Dee serves as Dennis's widely unqualified lawyer. Charlie defends Frank with arguments based on gut instinct. And Mac, acting as judge and bailiff, thinks the entire case should be viewed through a lens of religion. What starts as a debate becomes a hilarious deep dive into Dennis's narcissism, Frank's bizarre childhood, and Mac's unwavering commitment to his worldview. It's a perfectly structured bottle episode that proves the gang can't even settle a minor traffic dispute without spiraling into delusion, yelling matches, and a complete breakdown of logic.
All the kids in the neighborhood knew I got sent upstate. So they started calling me Frankie Donkey Brains. And it was very traumatic. So I got my mommy to drive me back up to the loony bin where they signed this official certificate exonerating me of all donkey brains.
At number 3 is Frank's Little Beauties, a pitch-black satire of American pageant culture that might be Sunny at its most depraved. After accidentally taking over a children's beauty pageant, Frank becomes hyper-fixated on making sure no one thinks he's a pedophile.
We gotta definitely write a song about how we do not diddle kids. Do not diddle kids, it's no good diddling kids.
There is no quicker way for people to think that you are diddling kids than by writing a song about it.
Which of course makes it all feel worse. He shows off his stage makeup, which was done by a mortician, a subtle callback to his role as the Penguin, and introduces the pageant with all the wrong energy.
Which one of these talented entertainers who I am not attracted to at all will be the winner? I'm not attracted to any of them. None of them. And that's the way it is.
Artemis cues the music, and the gang kicks things off with a disorganized but earnest group number before the kids take the stage. Dee sings a bitter song about bad parenting, while Dennis, Mac, and Charlie choreograph a shirtless techno rendition of their own. It's messy, insane, and completely off the wall. But Frank stands out as the episode's comedic powerhouse, and somehow, Sunny manages to walk the line between satire and shock with a confidence only this show could pull off.
Your nose is bleeding all over the place.
Do I look suspicious?
You look grotesque.
Coming in at number 2 is the gang tries desperately to win an award, the most self-aware episode in the entire series. It's Sunny directly confronting its own status as an outsider in TV comedy. Too weird, too chaotic, too loud for mainstream recognition, and using that outsider status to craft one of its most brilliantly funny episodes. The gang's desperate attempt to fit in and follow the so-called rules of popularity is both hilarious and a little tragic, revealing just how out of touch they are with other people, basic social norms, and even their own identity. And just when it seems like they might actually pull it off, Charlie's musical meltdown completely derails the night in the most unforgettable way possible. It's episodes like this that prove Sunny doesn't need awards to be brilliant, because it already knows exactly what it is, and refuses to be anything else. At number 1 is The Gang Gets Analyzed. Not just the funniest episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but the most revealing. When Dee brings the gang to her therapist under the pretense of addressing her issues, the floodgates open. Each member gets their own one-on-one session, and what follows is a perfectly distilled look at their anxieties, insecurities, traumas, egos, and complete inability to take responsibility for anything. From Dennis's manipulation, to Charlie's unorthodox routines and habits, to Mac's deeply rooted body image issues, the writing is sharp and the performances are outstanding. But the standout moment, and maybe the most unexpectedly moving in the whole series, is Frank's "You Unzip Me" speech. A monologue that's hilarious, deeply ridiculous, and filled with raw emotional vulnerability. In a scene less than 3 minutes, Frank goes from this
I ain't talking about nothing. This skull is Fort Knox.
to this.
You unzip me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back. I hate you. It's all coming back, you understand? I don't like it. I don't like to think about it.
Giving us a side we've never seen before. As he opens up about his traumatic childhood, the words are completely absurd, but somehow he plays it with total sincerity. That's the magic of Danny DeVito. It's Sunny at its most stripped down, honest and brilliant, and a perfect example of how 5 broken people can make for one perfect episode. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia might just be the funniest show to ever exist. It's loud, relentless, and completely unafraid to cross any line. But beneath all the chaos is some of the most tightly written, endlessly entertaining comedy ever put on TV. These episodes are just a glimpse into what makes this show so special, because they've genuinely made my life a whole lot sweeter.
I like life in Patty's Bar.
Thanks for watching. Let me know your favorite Sunny episode in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe.